Hey guys, RC here, back with our next edition. This will be episode 4.1 as we now transition into our fourth season. We're playing Fast Break College Basketball, and we are Houston Baptist University. My coach now has 5 years experience, 56 and 97 career record. Not, well, I guess we should actually update that to 6.1, but oh well, we'll call it 4.1 just because in some of those earlier seasons we were getting through a whole season in one episode, I guess. But yeah, we start our sixth year, and actually that was our second best season, and tied. We've rebounded to our initial conference records, 1-11. That was horrible. Um, Surprised I have not been fired, but I'm still average on the hot seat. All right, we have two scholarships, so let's take a look at our roster. And let me get my pen here and do some little jotting. I don't want to ruin that page. All right, so I've got two center freshmen from this year, so that's good. I don't need any centers then. I've got four power forwards, including a redshirt freshman and a true freshman. So I think, well, I can't redshirt yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to redshirt Perez. All right. Small forward I'm actually hurting, so I could probably use another one there if I can get a good one. Although Salvatore, there was some things I liked about him, so I'm interested to see, if nothing else, just from a learning standpoint, how those ratings transition into the game. All right, we are losing a two guard, so that's probably the other spot that I need. I have a junior there, and then I've got 3 point guards, including that true freshman and a redshirt freshman, and my returning starter as well. So I think I'm good at the point. I think small forward is one that I need to try to upgrade at, and a two guard just for depth to have somebody coming in behind Meyer. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let me go ahead and pop my training while I'm thinking about it. And let's go into our recruiting. I don't have anybody on the call list yet. So let's go to let's go to threes. And let's look at very highs. Well, that's nobody. And a center. I have another center. Now he's 6'8". 6'8". I need a small forward. 6'8" at a small forward would actually give me a pretty solid length adjustment there, right? I'm going to evaluate him so I can check for his stamina and everything, but that may not be the guy to go after. And normally with a bad team, I usually try to recruit best available, but I just signed two centers this year, and I don't know that that's going to be the route to go. Alright, I have quite a few power forwards and small forwards here, and another 6'8" center. So you know what? Let's evaluate all these guys. The only one I don't want to evaluate, well, I guess I could evaluate that point guard, right? I could. There he is. Herbert Blakely. Again, he's 5'11", so you know what? No, I do not want him on there. Alright, so that'll be good there. And let's go down to average. And let's look only at 2 guards. And I want to put these guys in ranking order there. Alright, so also let's only look at guys in Texas. That'll work. And I cannot evaluate him. Community college. Okay, we'll pass on him. Alright, and what about small forward? 475. You'd think I'd be able to get somebody in here, right? We're still done by ranking. 459, 5 1/4. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody else that I can evaluate to get my money's worth. Nope. Actually, that's why I was coming to check. If it checks off, it means there's nobody else in your budget. So we've done that. Alright, we can blow through July. Alright, now we can come back in, and now we can look at players on my call list. And I want to open that back up to everybody. And I want to look at everybody on my call list. Alright, so Norris went low, so we're going to take him off the call list. Alright. Okay, Henry Poole is definitely the best player, it looks like. Now, not very quick, not much stamina. So he's really a stuck in the mud center. Maybe a power forward. Alright, so not really what I'm looking for. Alright, let's now start looking through. Alright, same thing there. Now he's a 4. See, I don't know. There's really nothing that tells me what ratings are better. I just know, I want somebody that can shoot, and they're going to have some quickness to play the 2 or the 3. Alright, now there's a 6'7" forward. Really good stamina. Quickness we can develop, but it's already average. 13 strength. Good shooter. Average defender. I like him. Alright, so Spiker. Let me make a note of his name. I'm going to come back to him. Spiker is a possibility. Alright, again, shooter, plus he can get his own shot off, right? He can hit, foul shots. Not really. And he is a power forward, which is a position I don't need. I would transition him into a 3. Now, you cannot change positions in this game, so that is something to consider as well. Now, this guy's a JUCO player. I have a pretty young team with all those guys graduating last year, so good shooter, can make a foul shot, average rebounder on one end, pretty good defender, steal, blocker, possibility. He's out of Texas. Good inside, really good free throw shooter, Average on both. Oh, I like him a lot. Alright, that's going to be the guy I go after right there. And I'm only going to be able to recruit one. Oh, I can make a second guy. Now there's my 2 guard. He's only average. Boy, look at that. Post perimeter, so no defense, no rebounding. He's pure score all day long. He already has an offer from Pan American. Let me see. 6'8". No. Well, you know what? I can take a flyer on this guy. I can put some money on him and try to get him. So Veal's going to be my backup. And who? Oh wait, you know what? Maybe I don't want to do that. I mean, he looks to be the better guy, but Hickson, no. All right, so Shippy is actually the main guy I'm going after. He's my small forward. So I actually do need a 2 guard, which he's the only one. Shippy's not a jump shooter, so he's going to have to play inside. So he's going to have to be front court. He won't be a 2 guard. I can't move him there. So I do need a 2 guard back there. Now he's a possibility. But again, I didn't like his lack of, well, his perimeter defense. So that actually works as a 2 guard. And you don't need to be a big rebounder. I tell you what, I think Veal would be great. Well, you know what? Let's go 1 month and see what that does. So right now we are not listed. Not listed. And so we're not in his top 5. Only average. We'll see what happens. The other guy, well, we can go back in, but I think, yeah, I think Hickson is the other guy I'd like to consider. Now, nobody's on him yet, and we are top 3. Alright, we'll do that. Sim the month. Alright, let's see what has happened here. Alright, so Shippy has gotten an offer from New Mexico State. Ouch. That's depressing. Veal has got the offer from Texas Pan American, but we have cracked I'm going to put all 3 on him this month and see if I can close that distance. Now, Hickson got an offer from Corpus Christi. Shippy really fell off, so I'm going to revoke that offer, take him off my list. Alright. I'm going to take him off my list. Veal, I've put all my eggs in this month. Teague. Perimeter. Good shooter. Pretty good shooter. Average jumper. Problem is we're not in his top 5 and he's got 3 offers already. So yeah, we're going to come off of him. He's got 3 offers. Hickson Bats. Alright, I think I'm going to go after Hickson this time. Let's offer him the campus visit. And that should spend all my budget. Everybody's to average now. That sucks. Alright, we're up to number 2. Alright, well I'm going to keep putting all that on there. And I'm going to do full body press here. And because I'm going to put, I'm going to try to add some more guys into our, I want players with no offers. Alright, well there's a 2 guard out of the UK. Small forward. Wow, point guard from in our neck of the woods. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and add out my call list. Arkansas. But I really want to focus on just those 2 positions. 6'7" is not a great guy. Now Spiker is there. What didn't I like about Spiker? Average shooter, average defender. Good stamina. You know what? I do like him. I'm going to have to go back and think about that for just a minute. Alright. Now let's go back in here. Let's look at general call list. Alright, where's Spiker at? 6'7". Hickson. You know what? I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna go, he's a JUCO. I'm gonna go to Spiker. Let's offer that. We'll get the campus visit. We'll get a assistant visit tossed in on top of that. Hopefully that works out. Alright. So Spiker signs. Veal goes to Pan American. Well, at least he signed early. So I'm okay with that. Alright, training camp, possible red shirts. Alright, so no possible red shirts this year. Alright, I think I already did training. I always go back and redo it just to make sure. Alright, alright. Okay, so deal bolted on us. All right, so let's go to interest level. So we do have this guy from the UK. I'm going to go ahead and evaluate him. Actually, yeah. It's 5. Yeah, let's evaluate him once. And we can evaluate a couple of these guys. Alright, so that's cool. So we got 3 more guys evaluated, and we're going to hit this Abraham Dial kid out of the UK. Alright. Oh, you really want to, yeah, you want to do the red shirts before. Okay, so let's do, where's my depth charts? Alright, so Wetzel's a true freshman. O'Brien is a true freshman. Marker played a little bit last year. Meyer is a junior. Never started a game. Mull. $11.8. $6.7. Yeah, I just don't feel that's really tall enough. And Owen Hardy. Is he a walk-on? Yeah. Hmm. Alright, I'm going to cut him. Well, he's a good rebounder, so he could play some defensive filler for us. Yeah, I'll keep him. I mean, he could be a rebounder for us, filling in. Marker, Mason. All right, where is Zittman? Depth chart. Problem is, I think he made, he was not on the willing to red shirt, so yeah, see, he's my third point guard coming off the bench. He is 6 foot, but he's not much of a shooter yet. 11-11. He actually is already as good of a ball handler than Mull. What about defensively? Yeah, see, defensively is where he is lacking. So inside, outside, perimeter defense. That's what we're trying to build up on him here. Alright, well, let's... Alright, so let's go into our depth chart now. And I want to look at... That's not what I want. Season stats. No, there's somewhere to see training. History, no. No. Roster. There it is, training results. Alright. So Zittman gained 1 in free throws, 1 in three-pointers, which I don't need. 1 in post defense, 1 in perimeter, 1 in steals, 4 in stamina. Wetzel did not really gain anything. Marker still looks horrible. Okay. Alright, let's go into the depth charts now. Exit out of everything I've got here. Alright. So, here's my big shooter. Bryant. I kind of like him, man. Yeah, I think I need to find a way to get him into the game. What's his 11 and 9? Okay, so Mull actually got up to a 12 in handling. He's really worked on his jump shot. Salvatore. Alright, well, let's put a cut in right here and we'll come back and see if we can't figure out the off season. So this has been RC. Thanks for checking out the video and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.